everyone, I'm back and today I wanted to talk to you about what I miss about Korea because even though I just moved to Malaysia about a month and a half ago now, I still really miss Korea and I love Korea so much, and I'm really looking forward to going back already. Like, I'm actually thinking about planning my next trip and I really want to be back there at least before the end of the year. So, I mean, I don't know what that says about me. I'm loving Malaysia right now, but I guess sometimes you just appreciate things more when you're away from it, and that's not really the best way to be, but you know, sometimes it's true. And I loved Korea while I was there, but I'm really missing a few things now, and I wanted to tell you about them because Korea has a lot of awesome things and I think it should be shared. So the first one that I really miss, I think it's going to be pretty obvious to you and it's really obvious to me, it is the food. I love Korean food. When I was there, I would have kimchi jjigae every night. Actually, like, that would actually happen. I'd go to Kimbap Cheongguk or somewhere equally cheap and fast, but it was delicious as well. And I know some of my Korean friends sort of turn their nose up at that a little bit because they have a more advanced or developed palate and they know good kimchi jjigae from bad kimchi jjigae, but I don't. So I mean, I could tell the difference when I had it, but honestly you can't get a better meal for $5, and it's just so spicy and hot, and especially in winter those Korean soups will save you. But it goes to show how good they are because I would have them even in the warmer weather and I would get really hot from it, and like it feels like in your stomach it's like on fire and it really like warms you from within. So if you're gonna do it in the warmer weather, just be careful because you will get super hot. But honestly, Korean food is so delicious. I miss, what else do I miss? I don't know all the proper names for things, which maybe is bad, but like, I would have Korean food every day at lunch, but at my school, but some of the chefs don't speak English and we didn't really have time. I didn't have time to ask about everything all the time. But I love the spinach you get. It's like sauteed spinach. That's amazing. I love the quail eggs with the pork. I love cheotopap. I love solongtang, which is like a cloudy soup. Yeah. It's just before lunchtime right now, can you tell? This is actually making me really hungry. And the best thing is, in relation to me having left Korea, is that where I'm staying now, there's a Korean barbecue buffet place like 2 minutes away. So I'm tempted to go there today, actually. But I feel like it's a bit sad to go to a buffet by yourself. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, I think I might go to a different cafe, but I've been once and it was really authentic and it just made me feel so much better. And we had galbi as well, of course, like barbecued meat. So yeah, that is wrapping up my first incredibly long point, that I really miss Korean food. And I love Malaysian food as well, so that's another saving grace. But oh god, it's really, really good. The next thing that I really miss, this is a very personal thing to me, so I don't know if everyone will be able to relate to this, but of course I miss my kids. When I was in Korea, I was teaching English at a kindergarten and I had the same class for 2 years. They were my kindergarten class. I had them every day in the morning up until 2:30, and of course we changed a few other classes and we rotate and do different subjects, but they were like my homeroom class, and they're just incredibly cute and just so sweet, and it's really really encouraging, I think, to work with children because you see how, I guess, reasonable they are. Like, they're not, in general, they're not malicious and they're not trying to like cheat or find an easy way out. And if you say something that goes against what they say, they're pretty like accepting, and I don't know if I'm explaining this right, but they're pretty logical, it seems, and sometimes they come up with solutions and I would just be like, yeah kid, that's a better idea than what I came up with. And they're really smart and funny, and they're just so great. Like, they're just awesome. So if you're thinking about teaching English in Korea, I would highly recommend it. The good thing is as well, since I've left, a number of my students have been emailing me and it's really, really cute. Oh god, it actually really makes my day when I get one of their emails. yeah, some of them I think just made email accounts so we could chat like that because they didn't think my cacao would work, and it's sort of, I'd have to go through their mum's phone. But yeah, anyway, it's really adorable. The relationships you can form with them, even if, you know, English is obviously their second language, even if you don't speak Korean, they're just full of love and they're fun and you'll laugh a lot. So if you're thinking about teaching English, I say do it. You won't regret it. Let me have a little bit of water. The third thing that I miss about Korea, I had to think about this for a minute, but I would definitely say the shopping. In Korea, a lot of the clothes shopping you'll do will be on the street and in a train station, which sounds weird, but like their train stations are really built up and you can get a lot of fast fashion at really cheap prices. Often it will be free size, which means like it doesn't really fit anyone properly. But if you're looking for just a cute dress to wear to school, or just like something that's not going to last you forever but it's pretty cute, actually it's really cute, everything's always cute, I would definitely recommend I guess the shops by the station and on the street, just the little no name, no brand shops. And you'll know what I mean when you go to Korea, because there'll be brands that you don't know what they are, and it doesn't really matter because the styles are just so cute. I mean, you're not gonna really need to go to H&M and Forever 21, although I did have to go there just for shoes because I can't buy shoes in Korea. Like, I'm off the charts. So if you have bigger feet than a size like 6 or 7, I think that's where they cut off. Yeah, just be careful about that. But in terms of dresses and tops, I wouldn't say shorts, because a lot of them are really, really short. And the dresses actually as well sit really short on me, so sometimes I have to wear, actually a lot of the time I had to wear tights. But anyway, apart from that, sometimes you can get really, really cute stuff at really cheap prices, and it's really close to your house, so accessible. Yeah, it's awesome. It's really cool. And of course the Korean cosmetic stores. God, I miss them. I'm trying to really just buy cruelty-free products, so most of the ones that I used to go to I can't buy right now until they bring in the cruelty-free act that they have, I think they've agreed to over the next like few years, which is progress and it's great, but I'm really trying not to. But before I had my spending ban and my cruelty-free ban, I just went nuts, and there's just all the cosmetic stores that you can imagine. I mean, there's just outside my house, there's an Etude House, Tony Moly Skin Food, Nature Republic, Face Shop, Holika Holika, Our Town, which has like Laneige and other brands, Misha, there's an Olive Young. There's just like a mecca for Korean cosmetics, obviously, because it's in Korea, but it's unbelievable. And I'm not a big makeup person. I was never really into makeup or anything like that. But Korea really taught me the importance of skincare, and I've obviously like followed through with that, and it's become something I really enjoy, which is rare, I think, for me at least. So yeah, if you go there, you might find some of your habits changing, some of your interests changing. You would definitely get more interested in Korean skincare because it's like in your face, and it's really fun as well. So that's another thing I miss. I mean, here the shopping is really good as well. That's the thing. I want to make a sister video to this, I think, saying what I love about Malaysia, because I don't mean to be negative at all. And here the shopping is just different because it's all in malls, because it's so hot all the time. Everything needs to be in a shopping mall, because after about 10 a.m. it's like too hot to go outside until about 4 or 5. So it's just different, and they have more international brands here, which is really good as well. And it's probably a lot more familiar. I was really happy when I came here because everything was in English and there was a lot of familiar shops, and that there's something really nice about that as well. So I'm not dissing Malaysia, but the Korean cosmetic shopping in Korea is unbeatable. One other thing I would say I miss about Korea is the seasons. And this may sound a little bit strange, but here in Malaysia, there's pretty much the same weather the whole year round, and sometimes it's dry season, which is a little bit drier, sometimes it's wet season, so the rain is heavier. But as far as I can ascertain, it's like it's hot, humid, and it rains every day at some point, most days, like 99% of the time. So that's really nice, and it's really consistent, and here there's a lot more moisture in the air because Korean winters are really harsh and I don't miss them. But what I'm talking about is Korea in the spring and Korea in the autumn or the fall as well. Those are two of the prettiest seasons I've ever seen because they have all the cherry blossoms, which is happening right about now. I've seen on Facebook numerous people going to Yoido Park to the Cherry Blossom Festival, and when I went it was a really dismal turnout of cherry blossoms. There was literally like one tree and everyone was crowding around trying to take pictures and selfies with the tree, which was a bit sad. But this year I think they've had a better haul, and it's just so pretty and just stunning. But my favourite season in Korea is definitely fall, autumn as we say in Australia, because I've never really seen the colours like what I saw in Korea. We have autumn obviously in Australia, but I don't know, maybe I wasn't paying attention all this time, or I'm not sure what it is. Maybe the trees are different, but I just, at least in Guri where I was, it was just stunning. There's these few tree-lined streets like around where the shops and residential area are, and I remember riding my bike there and I went to the library and I was dropping off books, and it was just perfect. It's like all the colours of red and orange and bronze and gold that you can imagine. It was beautiful. It was amazing, and I was not expecting that from Korea. Like, I don't know if people think about what the weather there is like. I certainly didn't. All I knew is that actually I didn't really know much, but now I would say that most people, maybe not me, but most people would be aware that their winters are super harsh, but also their summers are really, really hot and sort of a bit sticky. I wasn't expecting that either, so I don't love the summers because it's a bit too much for me sometimes, but spring and autumn is beautiful. It's so nice. So I do miss that, but I'm loving the Malaysian tropical weather, and the nights here are really nice. Like, the thing I love about summer is the evenings, and there's warm nights and it gets quite a cool breeze. So yeah, I love Malaysia too, but I do miss Korea. So I would say those are the 4 main things that I really miss about Korea right now. I'm sure there'll be more things that pop up, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to going back. I love Korea so much. If you are thinking about going, definitely do it. It's the best place. Oh, I also want to say, this can be a bonus point, that the people in Korea are so nice. And obviously if you can learn Korean, or if you speak some, or you can read, whatever you can do, it will help you because they don't speak much English, especially when you move out of Seoul. But even if you don't, they will help you so much, and they're so kind to me. And there were so many times where I was just like that foreigner fool, but they didn't make me feel like that. Like, I just felt like that myself. But they would help me so much at shops, or even at like the chefs at school, or I don't know, at the library, and everywhere I went, you know, people are really nice. So if you just try and just don't be rude, they will be really, really nice. So that's a bonus 5th point, because I love the Korean people. They're awesome. Just so generous, so kind, so hospitable. Yeah, amazing. There was a fly right in front of my face just then. But anyway, that brings me to the end of my what I miss about Korea video. Hopefully I will get to go back this year. Yeah, if you have any questions about Korea, just let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up as always, and click subscribe, that big button just down below. And also don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, blog loving, yeah, all of that, at Misc Bliss. I'm going to link that up as well. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a good week, and I will see you soon. Bye!